Right. Good afternoon. We're on, Jake, aren't we? What are we on?
Ipswich.
This is the Suffolk Crunch, and this is the match review against Arsenal. Arsenal 1, Ipswich Town
0.
Yeah, last night at the Emirates. Craig's hiding in the corner because he's too scared, to come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do a little, what do you reckon, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Do a little 5-minute chat. You can come in if you want. Don't be shy. Right, so what did you think of the game? What did you think of the lineup to start with? What did we have? We had, what was it, Emirates in goal? And then we had Greaves was in, wasn't he?
Yeah, Greaves.
I
thought it was pretty good.
No Burgess. Where was he?
Injured.
Was he injured?
Injured. He wasn't on the bench.
So he don't normally have a defender on the bench, though, does he?
Yeah, he doesn't really have a defender.
So Wolfenden was in, first game since, I think that was Fulham, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fulham at home.
O'Shea was on the right. Ben Johnson.
Good.
Leif Davis. Cajuste was in.
I thought Broadhead came on being lively.
We'll get to him in a minute. Don't get ahead of yourself. We're doing the team first. Calvin Phillips was there.
Yeah.
And then we had Delap was in, wasn't he? And
no more was he?
No, he's suspended. And we had Smodics and Amari. And we nearly scored after 23 seconds, didn't we? Did you see that from your seat?
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy Smodics. Just literally off his... He needs to get more on that, mate, I think.
Yeah.
What did you think to the stadium?
Amazing.
Is it? This is for the Arsenal fans watching. Is it better than White Hart Lane?
No.
Oh, you think Tottenham's better stadium?
No.
Who's the better stadium, Arsenal or Spurs?
Arsenal.
No, not for me. Not for me. Anyway, we started. We didn't have a lot of the ball, did we? And then, what minute was it, Craig? About 23? 23 minutes. Yeah, Kai Havertz, 1-0. Trossard down the left. Ben Johnson sleeping. Wolfenden, a little bit of sleep. Greaves.
Awake.
Wolfenden wins header, didn't he? An initial cross. The back header. It lands at Trossard.
Yeah, I think Johnson's a little bit on his... He's about half a yard short of him, isn't he?
Doesn't happen with Axel.
No. And then, obviously, crosses in. I think he gets in between Greaves and Davis.
Davis has got Martinelli. So
disappointing goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Disappointing.
1-0, and then what did we think? Oh, no, here we go. This could be... Did you think then? This is going to be a high-scoring game. What did you think before the game? What did you think? What was your score prediction?
It was...
See, I went 4-0. Well, not to us.
I went 3-1 Arsenal.
You went 3-1? Yeah, I didn't see scoring. But we were quite happy at half-time, weren't we? 1-0. Even though we had not much of the ball. I think I looked, Craig, at the stats at the end of the game. I think touches in their penalty area, we had about 5 during the whole game. But possession-wise, I think it was about 65-35. That half, I think that...
First half was higher.
It was
83.
Yeah, we had 17. We couldn't get hold of the ball. There was a couple of times there I was a bit frustrated because Delap just gets offside. So lazy.
Mate, there's 3 or 4.
There was 2 in the first half, and then there's 1 in the second half when we got a free kick fairly early on over on the right, and then they played it in, and he just... I mean,
Especially when you're also on from goal kicks. That's poor.
Yeah,
3 or 4 in from free kicks and goal kicks.
Let's not talk about goal kicks just yet. Because the ball was actually on the pitch when he was offside.
If you think...
Go on.
When Delap was there, facing a top-class defender, I thought he done well.
They're big, aren't they? Old Saliba and
they marked him really well.
Gabriel. Yeah, look, I thought he done all right. I thought he come into the game more second half, which we all did, didn't we? We were a lot better after half-time.
When the game gets stretched and we get in the game, he's going to benefit from that. First half, he was...
Well, he was he was literally inside. If you look at the first half, watch where David Raya was playing. He was literally nearly on the halfway line because he was literally nothing happening. I think we had 1 cross. I think it was Johnson down the right, crossed it in, and he...
Corners, didn't we? 1 or 2 corners first half?
No, we had 0. We had one corner set.
From
No, we had one second half down our end from Davis, didn't we? And that was at the near post, got cut out.
ball retention. I thought first off, we had opportunities to do better with the ball. And stopping Amari a couple of times got it stuck under his feet, he got into positions.
Weren't great, was he, last night?
Arsenal fans out there, don't be mad, but your light show was so bad.
Oh, you didn't like the light show?
No.
Nah, not for me. What did you think, right, to the atmosphere?
Dead.
It was dead. This is the trouble, right? We go to these big grounds. I think we all like going
West
there.
Ham, dead.
Yeah, we all like going there, but they're just soulless, aren't they? A lot of these. I think it's like if you're an Arsenal fan going there last night, you're probably thinking, right, it's Ipswich. Go and entertain me. Why should I get up for it?
I think it
a little bit.
I think it just represents modern football.
Is that football in general? Do you think?
No, I just think it's modern football in regards to. I mean, when these clubs build these new stadiums, you look at Spurs, West Ham, Arsenal. You got a lot of tourists there. I bet you got a lot of fans there last night that don't support Arsenal or Ipswich that are going on hospitality from companies.
True.
And I think that's what kills the atmosphere. When you go to we're talking about Craven Cottage in early Jan, that'd be a great atmosphere. Old school ground. It'd be full of die-hard Fulham fans. We had the same at Forest. Brilliant. Atmosphere.
That was probably if you're on.
You want your traditional football.
Yeah, if actually like ones, best atmosphere of the season away, wasn't it, at Forest?
Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest was the best atmosphere. Sorry, West Ham fans. Sorry, Tottenham. Sorry, Arsenal.
Who else?
Bad.
Brighton.
Brighton was good. Man City was rubbish.
City was all right to start with, and then they were 3-1 up, and it was game over, and then they just like to sit there and. I think. Look, you're on about there about modern football, like fans. I think you watched that game last night, Craig. That's modern foot. Like a lot of people, if you're neutral watching that game last night, you're bored because it's literally pass. It's when I see. It was Jamie Carragher the other week after the Tottenham Man United game. And he said, I don't think he's the greatest pundit. He said that footballers are robots now. Because they are. They're all programmed to play in that way, aren't they? I think. You look now, I see the other week, I can't remember where it was either on Twitter or TikTok, there was a highlights reel of goal of the month from, I don't know, it's back in 2000, like long-range goals. You don't see none of them. Like Arsenal last night, and a little bit, I'd say even us in that last 10, 15 minutes, we're trying to score the perfect goal.
Yeah.
A little bit. Whereas I thought there was 2 or 3 times over our side for Davis, normally like whoever's playing left, it was Greaves last night, he'd play that sort of ball, he'll take that touch, and then he'd normally, like you look at the goal at Brentford that Delap scores, the late one, literally he takes one touch and whips it in. And I know you've got to probably sometimes, look, it depends who's in the box, but I think last night was a little bit...
I think I had a couple of them second half where he's standing the defender up and you're thinking either take him on or cross it, and he does nothing with it, and then it goes back, it gets recycled, then it ends up at Leaf, and he does nothing, and it goes back, and you sort of end up just playing along. But Arsenal really got, like you said, Arsenal really got it the same.
I think they were quite...
Possession sake.
Yeah, I think they were quite comfortable at 1-0 thinking, right, Ipswich ain't really going to threaten us. When
I thought they looked pretty too.
Well, I think, like I said
Arsenal fans,
here we go.
if you really like some of the players who start,
It's not. Don't worry. We'll come back to you in a minute. Think of what you're thinking about. Yeah, when I said to you earlier about when we go to Liverpool, I think you'll see a team there that are relentless. I watched that Leicester game the other night, and they just literally they keep going and going. Whereas Arsenal, I think I look at them 2 squads, and I think Liverpool have got better players. Liverpool have got a better bench as well at the minute. I mean, you've got Martinelli and Trossard starting. Who did they have to come on? The young lad, he didn't come on. Wanyara, is it? He didn't come on. No Sterling, no Saka.
They brought Marino on, didn't they? And they moved Havertz up top. Because Havertz started in midfield, didn't they?
But then Havertz, when he was playing over on the right there, he's playing up top when Jesus went up. Look, I'm not saying Arsenal are a good side. They're probably going to finish second. They might win a cup. But I look at that and think, I'd be bored sometimes watching that type of football.
But like I said to you earlier, they've had that, from where they were 2 years ago, they've had that free-flowing risk. He's got rid of all the risk.
He's put the handbrake on.
Yeah, they put the handbrake. They're a percentage football team. They play the safe ball. they try and nick the goal, and then they'll shut up shop because they can defend really well.
Yeah, because
And
I don't know what you thought. I never sat there last night thinking, last 10 minutes we're going to score.
I thought it was.
Did we have belief, right?
No.
Did the players have belief that they could get a result and get a draw there?
I thought they did. I thought looking at the second half performance,
a lot better.
15, 20 minutes.
A lot better.
I thought as the game went on at 1-0, they started to have a bit more belief.
What do you think?
About what?
Last 10 to 15 minutes. We were quite good, weren't we?
It was quite good.
Did you think we were going to score?
No.
See, I didn't. I didn't think we were going to score. And it's like, this is where I had a bit of a whinge to you about, he takes Delap off, right, with 10 minutes to go, and there was how much injury time?
4 minutes.
Right, so it's not working. Don't worry about it. Just use this one. Why does he have to take him off? Why can't he play? Because, look, no disrespect to Ali Al-Hamidi. I mean, he comes on, he runs around, he makes a nuisance of himself. He ain't good enough, Craig.
He's more of a bulldozer. You look at him yesterday, there's a few bits where he's run through, but he's more...
But you ain't bulldozing through Gabriel and Saliba, are you? That's where I think, like, this is.
He missed the Newcastle game as well.
This is, yeah. That's what I thought. I know you've got a game Monday, but I'm thinking you've taken Smodics off, and then you've taken Delap off. That's 9 goals. What we scored, 16. You're bringing people like Jack Clark. Come on, with his. What do you think's his new haircut?
Jack Clark?
Yeah, he got a new trim, hasn't he? Still got them awful shorts.
The long shorts.
Yeah, not great. Broadhead was good. Broadhead was good when he come on.
Broadhead.
Would you like to see him? Would you like to see him starting on Monday?
Lively.
Would you like to see him starting Monday?
No.
You wouldn't.
I'll start Murray.
See, it's. I think, like we said, it's when someone comes off the bench, it's a lot different than starting the game.
The game's a lot more open.
Yeah.
At that point, when he comes on, it was a bit more end to end. We had a bit more of a foothold in the game. But for me, obviously going on to Chelsea, I'd be setting up the same way. You want to be going to the last 15, 20 minutes with something in the game.
Yeah, look, if you just look at that Newcastle game, how open you are from literally the kickoff. I mean,
It's just basic football.
we got the kickoff right yesterday and we nearly scored, didn't we? I still can't get over that, Craig. I can't get over that kickoff against Newcastle. I've just got no idea.
We haven't seen in the 3 years
what they're doing.
In the 3 years I've been watching Town, is that kickoff has stayed the same.
Goes back.
It goes long into the left-hand channel to win the header and then win the flick on. So whether it's the lap, whether it's Hurst last season. So for whatever reason, Chaplin's tried that cheeky crossfield ball. Especially when you move Burns out there to
weird one
to win the flick.
You weren't there, were you? You were at home in the warm. Didn't feel very well.
Newcastle.
You'll be there Monday, yeah?
Yes, I will.
Chelsea. Right, let's have a look. We'll go through the team. What do you think to Emirates last night?
Mid.
Craig thinks he played well. I think he played
8 out of 10. What he asked to do, he did.
8 out of 10, but he's kicking. Not great. Ben Johnson?
Rubbish.
No, he wasn't rubbish. He struggles a little bit.
He's the one who let the goal go.
Yeah, I get that, but I think if you play that system we played last night, I think you need a better wing back.
Yeah, probably. It's hard. It's a hard one with Johnson because I thought he works hard. But he's playing against someone in Trossard who come inside and go down the line. So as a defender, it's not like you want to try and show him down the line. But these are world-class players that he's got the ability to come inside. You want to second guess him.
He was getting caught against Bournemouth, wasn't he? A little bit out of there.
Semenya I was more frustrated with because he kept going on the outside and he's like, well, you've got to get there. But at the end of the day, Twanzabe's a massive miss because it doesn't happen.
But then would you play that system? He wouldn't play your wing back, would he? Axel?
No, not necessarily.
He'd probably play the third centre back, wouldn't he? And then O'Shea go in the middle.
O'Shea and then you go Corey.
This is where I said yesterday, it's like, I know it's a bit harsh on Burgess getting dropped. And I see a lot of people online saying he should play instead of Wolfenden. I don't think you can do that, Craig, because you'll have your left-sided one, which is Greaves, your right-sided one, which is O'Shea, who drops. He can drop into right back, can't he? When Johnson goes forward, you need that player who's comfortable on the ball in the centre, and that's Wolfenden, isn't it? It is, I think.
That's the reason why I didn't have Burgess on the bench, because
He never
If one of those
does.
3 centre half picks up a knock, he would have gone to 4.
It's harsh, very harsh on Burgess because he's been excellent.
Yeah, he last couple of games. Like I've said to you that potentially O'Shea and Burgess could be the partnership.
I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go with 3. I honestly do now. I don't think you're just going to bring it in and keep changing it. You could look. It depends who you're playing, but definitely the next few games you've got Chelsea, Fulham.
Yeah, I won't be changing
Liverpool, City
too much. Fulham game. I'm not sure if he'll go 5 at the back for Fulham.
Yes, mate.
Or go wing back.
So, what do you think was Arsenal's best player in the match?
Arsenal's best player. See, I like Odegaard. I didn't like his cheating. Well, I wouldn't call it.
He was faking.
I wouldn't call
faking.
it. I'll call it gamesmanship. What was that? The one when Jack Clark just caught him on the chin?
Yeah.
And he went down, didn't he? Like he was shot. And then, yeah, didn't like that. But he's a good player. I know you thought Trossard. Yeah, Lewis Skelly.
He marshalled Amari really
very
well.
good.
I thought Amari might have had to get him.
Look, the one thing I look, and this is one of the main things from this season, is like the size of players compared to us. Like we are quite a small team, aren't we? I think. We're not physically.
I think it's everything for me. It's power, pace, strength.
See, I don't think we're that athletic. See, this is where Kajust is. I think he's really good in the midfield. He's excellent. He's one who.
I think that Phillips is more athletic than Morsey. So then you've got a problem on your hands because we rave about Morsey, and Morsey for the last 3 years has been absolutely phenomenal for his football club. As a captain, the way that he carries himself, he embeds everything that the club is trying to.
But you might have a problem. You might have a problem now.
But I said to you a few months ago.
You did say.
I thought that the season would finish with Phillips and Cahoos as after midfield too, because I think they are more mobile.
I think Monday. I think Morsey plays, and I think he'll play instead of Phillips because Phillips has not played many games and he's just played 90 minutes, and I don't think he'll play him again on the Monday. But I think you've seen there that them two could easily play together. But then you got Jack Taylor.
We'll put it this way: it's the first game in 2.5 years that we've missed when Morsey hasn't played where I haven't noticed a drop off.
I thought Kajust
last season in League One when Morsey missed games, there was a massive period. Wasn't it? Was it last year he missed 2 or 3 games?
because he got that suspension round Middlesbrough after that.
2 games, didn't he?
Yeah, and
he had 10 yellow cards.
No, he got in a bit of trouble after the Middlesbrough game, didn't he? As well.
Oh, in the tunnel, wasn't it? We didn't know what it was for.
He got a ban.
Yeah. We really missed him because we had long.
But I think he plays. I think he plays on Monday. I think he'll play. Yeah, I think the 3 centre backs. I think they'll stay the same. I thought Davis was good. I thought he's really.
The only one for me is Burgess might come in for Greaves.
Yeah, possibly because he ain't.
Because
he ain't played.
Hasn't played. He played 90 minutes. He did it against Palace, didn't he?
Right, stand up and turn around. Show your number to the screen. Leif Davis.
Getting better and better.
Very good. I thought he was very good in the air yesterday. I think he literally won everything.
Yeah, I thought positionally, I thought he was very good. I thought he done really well against Martinelli because Martinelli could be a tricky player, and I thought really he marshalled him very well. Didn't give him a sniff at all.
Right, we've done 18 minutes. We have to wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
Right, midfield. We go on to Smolix. All right, Manny? Quiet.
Quiet all game.
Amari.
Quiet.
Bit disappointing. Not great. Here's a question. Why were they booing him?
Because he went to Chelsea.
He was a youth player. He never played. That's a ridiculous. Liam Delat. Good. Subs are good. Right, who's your man of the match?
Daroshay.
100%. Right, so that's that done. I've got a quick little moan as well. So I don't know if anyone knows last night, Galloway's coaches, which take the here we go. Colin will be loving this. So one of the coaches, I think, it hit a bollard outside the Emirates, didn't it, Craig?
Yeah, that's what Colin said to me on the phone. Yeah,
that someone I know, it took them 3 hours to come and fix it. Someone got home at 5:10, and then the bus that Colin was on, I think it started overheating. Then it stopped. Then it started. Then I rang him. And then he was at Loughton, and the guy come on the bus and he said, "We're going to try and nurse it to Mark's Tay until we can get a bus change." He got home at 3:50. I just think this is it's a bit of a whinge because they've obviously used Galloway's for years, Town. I think when you're taking, I think there was 10 coaches yesterday.
You normally do 10, didn't they?
Yeah, I think there was 10. You've got to be more reliable. Craig thinks that we should buy some coaches to the club and it should be their own sort of company. I think that's a decent idea. You've got to be reliable. You're only going to London. I mean, you were going to bloody Liverpool in a few weeks. You're already breaking down, coming back for that. I remember in 2000 when we beat Everton away, the coach broke down, and I think some people got back at 7:10 in the morning, mate. Yeah, no. Send him to sleep.
I guess the problem with buying your own coaches is you then take on the you got to do the maintenance.
Well, it's everything, isn't it? Yeah, it is everything.
Renting's probably the better option, but then just rent some new coaches.
But I hope the people who are on them coaches, because obviously they got back late, I hope they get a free game or something. Right, here we go. How many likes for this video? Set a target.
5,000.
No, be realistic. We got 400 last week. We're not getting 5,000. Come on, hurry up.
450.
450 likes. Subscribe, yeah?
Yeah.
To the channel. Chelsea on Monday.
Rich, I have one question for you.
Here we go. Last question before we close.
Would you sell Jack Taylor?
Who would I sell him to? And why would I sell him? Would you sell him?
No.
There we go. On that end, we will... Right, press that button up the top there. See this little square one? There. That ends the video. Right, we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.